few people come up in this joint. Mm, 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 mm. Let a few people come up in this joint. Salute. Hustle, man. What up, y'all? Happy New Year. How did everybody bring their New Year's in? I know I brought mine in real calm and simple. I was never a person that goes out to celebrate New Year's. I always watch the ball drop, drink a little champagne, watch whatever on TV and go to sleep. But for the new year, I'm monetized, so and I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know now. For the 2025, you come up on my platform with nonsense, I'm handing out wrenches. I'm gonna get you out of there. If I feel what you said wasn't, you can take a 15-minute time out. You chilling to think about if you want to say something stupid. If not, you will get 86 off this page for life, and you'll have to create a whole new email, whatever you got to do. But don't come up here with nonsense. You know I do nothing but positive internet energy. I'm still serving piles. So happy New Year, happy 2025. Let's get into it. Ain't nobody behind me. Frank White, happy New Year. Hustle man in the building. Official moderator for the night. I don't know what you talking about. You seen something moving? See ghosts or some shit? Yeah, we got a few people in here. I started watching the ball drop like probably 4 seconds before the ball actually dropped. Like people, I like Dick Clark, Rock and Eve got whacked since he passed away. I used to watch that all the time. It's whack now. I don't even watch the Gatsby whack, all that shit. Nah, Hustle Man is not related to Rock Marcy. What do I do for a living? Get money. I think the new episode of Brooklyn Way come on sometime this week. I gotta call Gat and find out. It's the last episode of the series, and we doing a Brooklyn Way movie. So you know everything comes to the end. We was the last. It's the end of an era. We was the last ones to do web series. Uncle Wes, salute. Zachary, what's going on? Chizo, salute for the super chat. Salute. Good looking. Thanks for the super chat. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Thanks for the super chat. Alaikum salam. Prison? I don't know what you talking about. I ain't never been to prison. No. Shout out to Loaded Lux. I'm not into the battle scene no more, but shout out to Loaded Lux and the Rum Nitty battle. That was fire. I watched Gucci Gotti and Hitman too. That shit was fire. Niggas be getting off. I can't lie. Dude, you all up at night. Yo, Key, get this person out of here. This Luke guy, I don't know what's going on. Get him up out of here. The only person I would battle, I don't want to battle anybody. That's not what I'm on. Happy New Year's. Positive energy, yeah. Nah, I ain't into the battle. I don't want to battle no more. I still enjoy watching it, even though I don't indulge in it as I once did, but I still like it. You know, sometimes people, I like when I'm watching like television, I be watching documentaries. I watch stuff that I'm interested in, things that I want to learn about. Just so much on salute. I appreciate that. Mhm. God bless you too. FBI just joined the chat. Yeah, we getting you out. Yeah, legal drug money. This one of my first drops when I was doing hats. I'm about to drop some new hats for the 2025 though. Don't worry about it. About to drop some new pies merch. I just was designing some new pieces last night. I'm a half up on. I'm gonna have to where you can buy it right here on YouTube. But I appreciate the super chats. To monetize myself for the new year. Yeah, happy new year. Since Chazo dropped the first super chat of the night, um, What topic you want to talk about? I'll give you the choice of what we talking about tonight. What was the name of the DVD series from back in the day who Cam introduced you in the studio? Oh, that was Night Sessions. Gun Go, shout the ad. Yeah, that was called Night Sessions. Back in the day, it used to be a lot of DVDs that helped catapult my career. Like niggas was outside with them cameras, man. Niggas was putting in them work. You know what I'm saying? Smack, um, Sub Zero, Cheddar DVD. What else? The Come Up. Yeah, I'll tell y'all. Y'all come up here saying anything retarded, y'all getting out of here. I'm monetized now, so y'all gonna be getting clipped. I got moderators and stuff like that. We going up this year. Yaden, salute. I started my New Year's in on a positive level. I got to really chop it up with my uncle, the only man that I probably ever will look up to since I was a kid, my Uncle Tim. And we was vibing. I ain't talked to my Uncle Tim in a long time when I was chopping it up with him. And something told me to ask him like, yo, who was your father? Who was my grandfather? Because I never met my grandfather on my father's side before. You know what I'm saying? So I was asking him who was my grandfather, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about my dad today. I learned a lot about my background and why the reason I am the way I am today. Like my uncle is proud of me because he said from the background that my family's from, I could have ended up totally different. I could have ended up being a gangster. I could have ended up being a big drug dealer, a killer, stuff like that. But instead, I kind of took a different route. And it was because of all the stories and stuff I used to hear about my pops. My pops was kidnapped before, you know what I'm saying? My family was kidnapped because my pops and his best friend that was getting money together owed some hustlers some money. I learned that. I learned some ill shit today that I'm gonna share with y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. You got your first plaque last year. That shit feel good when you get your plaques, your accolades for what you did. The first, my uncle told me a story about like my pops and his best friend. They was selling drugs up in the Bronx and shit, right? So he said it was a time where cocaine was more expensive than heroin, and the people that was getting strung out on the coke, they couldn't. It was called chasing the dragon or whatever he was telling me. He was like that. At the time, that the cocaine was more than the heroin. So when they couldn't afford the cocaine, most likely they was getting strung out on the dope. So he said my pops and my mom, my pops and his best friend used to get work from Nicky Barnes, and my pops and his friend used to get Nicky Barnes and them dope and put a different stamp on it and sell it in the Bronx and was turning up. And Nicky Barnes got a whiff, a, you know, heard about it and had stepped to my pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops was young at the time too. My uncle and my pops might have been 17, 18 years old, and he was like, they even put that in the. I didn't know. It's crazy because he was like, yo, you remember the part of when Nicky Barnes, when Frank Lucas stepped in Nicky Barnes about the dope stand? He was like, yo, that really came from your dad. Your dad and his friend Tony Rome really started that. You know, switching up the names of the dope and putting on different stamps and like that. So I kind of learned a lot about my pops today and the reason why he took the route he took in life. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops used to be like my godfather Alvin. He was like a lieutenant for the shower posse. And I always tell y'all, if y'all new subscribers, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I always told you my first drug deal was when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And it was weird because, I could have really ended up doing other things being from what I grew up seeing and witnessing. Like me and my brother, like my mom's like the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? My mom's like the street niggas when she was young, so me and me and my little brother, me and my sister got the same pops. My little brother, he got a different dad, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, my mom was around hustlers. You know what I'm saying? She was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? We came from a family full of that type of shit. But I switched the narrative, going hard with the music and stuff like that. But yeah, Nicky Barnes definitely has stepped to my pops about putting his dope in different stamps and stuff like that. Happy New Year. See what they talking about in the chat. Or am I FBA? No, I'm not FBA. But yeah, yeah. And I was talking to my uncle because my grandmother, his mother, my father and my uncle's mom just passed away like a few weeks ago. So we was really talking about back in the days, like our family was known for throwing parties, like the most extravagant house parties where all the drug dealers, actors, and actresses of the 70s and 80s used to come to. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she used to throw the meanest parties, cook a bunch of food, get a bunch of liquor, beer, cocaine, and they used to have do they do they thing back in the days. That's when you could throw house parties. You know what I'm saying? To have a bunch of people over and put the red light or the green or the blue light with the disco light going around and everybody just partying and having fun. You know what I'm saying? But that's the era of people I came, the lineage of people I came from, being around. Gene Anthony Ring from the show Fame. He was like my godfather, being around Vinny from the Shower Posse. He was my father's best friend, lieutenant. So I was around, always around either entertainers or street people. Before the rap, the only people that I was cool with, like rappers that I was cool with, was like Jewels because Jewels is from my hood. I didn't like J Mills, Mook, um, Rex. I got a few years on them. You know what I'm saying? Probably 5 years. and age. So when I was running around battling, I don't think they was even battling or rapping yet. So I didn't know them. And I'm from the Hill, and they like from more from downtown. Jay Mills, he from up all way like further, like he probably a block like 155th, passing 155th stars at Washington Heights. So he was like from 157th for one. You know what I'm saying? He was from different neighborhoods, and I met them as we got popping, as the rap started to pop. I started meeting Mook, and TRex. Me and TRex, we battled Wild Time before we even battled on Smack. So that's always been the bro, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know them growing up, you know what I'm saying? They was from a different side from Harlem, like downtown, east side, stuff like that. I'm from upper west Harlem, so I didn't really know them, you know what I'm saying? But thank you, Love and Bam shirt, episode 23. No problem, man. No problem. No problem. What shirt was it? What shirt did I wear? Because we done shot so many episodes. What shirt was it? Oh, okay. Pink and black, 8 a.m. Okay. Oh, when I was talking about 6ix9ine, oh, the 6ix9ine episode, I thought you was talking about Brooklyn Way. My bad. Okay, okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, any of my viewers watching, y'all got merch y'all want me to wear? DM me on Instagram at the Real Uncasa. I'll wear it. You know what I'm saying? Shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Do promo. You know, like I said, I'm about to have um new merch. It's about to be crazy. I'm going crazy for the 2025. I'm gonna be bringing y'all some dope content, man. We gonna be on here chilling, vibing, talking real shit. Gelato 33. You know, YouTube be having restrictions about the smoking and stuff, but I don't understand, like, do drink champs and shows like that and all these shows that be like they be smoking marijuana, like they be having, do they get flagged? Cause I be wondering, wow, do people that do content that, smoke weed or whatever be getting flagged in shows like that? But like, I don't know. Terrell, what up? What's going on? Bring my CPM down. What you mean? Chris, what's going on? Salute. See, I didn't grow up with Bloodshed or Big L. You know what I'm saying? Those was like Big L and Big L and Bloodshed and Cameron, them older than me. So I'm like right under them. Like I said, like Harlem, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. Everybody that rep Harlem is from Harlem per se, but you got different ethnicities of Harlem. You got up the hill, you got down the hill, you got east side, you got west side, you got uptown, you got downtown. So we all might be from the same little area, but from different blocks. Like Cam from 140th, I'm from 151st between Amsterdam and Broadway. Jewel's from 153rd. Uh, you know, Gruff from 40th. You know, Mills is from 144th and 157th. Like people, we all from all over Harlem. So it's just like that's how it always been. But you know, Cam and them was a little older than me, so I wasn't around Bloodshed of them growing up. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of them. Their name was ringing bells. I used to see them in front of the Mark 125 battling with kissing them, but that's as far as I go. I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with the Jewels. You know what I'm saying? JR grew up around us. Um, God bless his soul. Fred the God. You know what I'm saying? That's the era of guys that came up with me. Hell Rel. And I even met Hell Rel and JR and them late in the game. See, when I used to go, see, see, battle rap is totally different. It's a ultimate skill set now that you gotta have for battle rap. Back then, battle rap was who spit the most fire in his joints, who had more rounds, who was long winded when they rhymed, who had the cadence, who could mesmerize the crowd with no beat. That's what battle rap was. It's the same thing now, but you ain't. It wasn't personal. You wasn't disrespecting the dead. You wasn't disrespecting nobody's mother. You was just showing that who was nicer than who. And when it came to that, I was crushing niggas because I always been animated. You know what I'm saying? That's why my cadence come super crazy on a beat because but when you battle, you gotta project your voice with no beat. So that's how I got aggressive like that. You know what I'm saying? Making people understand that I was nice. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a time where I wasn't always nice. It was some people that was nicer than me, and once I locked in on my talent, I surpassed them. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you do in life and you work at it, if you consistently, if you shoot jump shots, if you get up 6 in the morning, you shoot jump shots from 6 in the morning to 8 in the morning, your jump shot is gonna get better. Just like if you get up every day and write rhymes, your rhymes is gonna get better. Anything that you constantly, consistently do is gonna get better. You come to YouTube every day, you gonna get views, you gonna get your bag gonna get up. You got anything that you do, you gotta do it consistently and constantly. And it's hard work. Nothing's easy, but once you be, you lock into whatever you trying to achieve, you gonna most likely achieve it. You just gotta lock in. Key, get him out of here. The guy with the what is it? KL, get him out of here. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I'm still acting. I just did a movie called Suffocated 3, starring Alexis Walker, um, Trey Chaney, uh, Crystal the Doll. There's a few people in this movie. You know, this is the third installment of my sister life story. She been doing movies. Shout out to my man Mark Buddington. He got United Millions films. You know what I'm saying? I've been working with him since the days of shooting music videos. But you know, he doing films and stuff now. So I got a small little part in this new film coming out this year. You know what I'm saying? So inshallah, everybody enjoy it when it drop. But yeah, I'm still acting. I'm gonna take the acting more serious. It's just that, man. I'm gonna create the movies and these films that we like. I want to create the films like Boomerang and Love Jones, and not just being portrayed as drug dealers and killers. We can portray other things in life besides that. That's regular. That's easy shit. I can make a blockbuster hit doing some street shit, but can you sit there and create something about a scenario about something totally different from the norm? Shoot 'em up, bang bang, lock up, kill, drug dealer roles. I don't want to do those type of roles. They cool and all that, you know. They might be entertaining and all that, but that's not all we do as a people. And we got to start showing that and displaying that because Hollywood, they don't let us display the real authenticity of our people. And that's what really be happening. Milwaukee, what's going on? China Bram Sensei, what's going on? Terry Salute, what's going on? YBM, what's going on? Shout out to my boy Whites. I'm not really into country music. I'm not into country music. I'll listen to it, but I couldn't tell you top 5 artists that do country music. You know what I'm saying? And how I started even liking, like to where I can sit down and listen to a whole song of country music from my grandfather Cecil. He used to play like Z100 and all those off, like those other stations. Like I was playing to the yes, well, so once me and my brothers, type creative music prices. Yeah, man. Let me. All right. So me and Kiani, me and Hustle Man, we always been around music forever, right? I always rapped, but you know, if you want to be an artist to perfect your craft, you got to learn how to record. Rapping outside is totally different from recording, and I've learned that with Key by having to do ad libs, and because we wasn't recording traditionally. We have a we was recording. I was recording my first like little freestyles and stuff that I was actually doing myself on a CB mic and a little recorder. Like we whatever key had crossed up and we just we used it to our ability. Like we had a like we used to really make it seem like we was really going to the studio. Like he had set up this little ass mic and have the music playing from the sound system. And, you know, he got this little mixer and he got all type of things. He got the earphones, I got pair earphones, and we just recorded. And you know, it was good enough to play in the car in the truck and let people hear them. You know, whatever I was rhyming off. At that time everybody was jacking for beats, rhyming off of instrumentals, and that's what we was doing. We used to do at least 10 new freestyles every day. Like, yo, I'm rhyming this beat, rhyming this beat, rhyming this beat. I just had unlimited rhymes, and then got to a point where I didn't write rhymes. Key never seen me write rhymes. I used to write rhymes down on paper. I used to have books full of shit. Then it just got to where I was. It got to a point when I was writing it down. I was remembering it so much. I was like, you ain't gonna use the paper no more because I memorized my rhymes quick, and it just became to where like now sometimes I might even jot shit on my phone just to get a whole structure, you know. Sometimes because sometimes the punch in, you can like it's all different methods the way I record music, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna give y'all all the secrets, but like like for people that write rhymes when they get to the studio, write rhymes in ball spurts. You know, get 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars. You got a 16. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, my first recording sessions was on a little CB mic and a tape deck and a mixer. And then I started, as time progressed, I started paying $50 an hour to go to my man Ray Rock house studio. He had the mic set up in the bathroom, stuff like that. Then it went from that to doing songs in a hit factory and songs and Alien Flyer songs and Sony Studios. You know what I'm saying? I went from steps, rhyming in earphones, all types of shit. You got the best verse on Purple City Working. I appreciate that. And so they ever say niggas still fire out live in the morning side, but I've been up there since 2004. But yeah, it got to a point where I started writing everything up here. Like I said, me and Key, we used to be sitting in the van, like we'd be hustling all day, and like the van, like was our little cubby, like our little clubhouse. We had the beat machine in there, recording. He had recording equipment in the truck, a heater, just in case if it got cold. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit in there for hours and just smoke and whatever, sleep, whatever, whatever. It was just like it got to a time where we was just selling music and recording music and just being around the life. You know, we create a whole lifestyle that can't be duplicated to this day. You know, my guy, like we, like my guy, Double Trouble. He grew up around us on the 45th. He original Taliban, and he the only one that still be on Hum 45th to this day, and it's virtually nothing out there. And it just go to show you that some people won't let go of the past. Not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but some people won't stay stagnated off of what they want something once was. Like I remember, you can go to Hum 45th and Broadway now and not see nobody. When we is out there, it's over guaranteed over 10,000 people touching that block a day. So busy, is congested with cars all day, traffic. You go up there in the summertime on a 100-degree day, you might not see one person out there. You know, it's all gentrified. Like the things that we was doing, you can't even virtually do it anymore. You can't panhandle. You can't sit up a table and sit outside. You can, but it's totally different now. Like the city kind of cleaned all that up. You know what I'm saying? They did it back in the days on 125th, and they moved everybody to 116 in this little, in this like this little uh yard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. That stuff that me and Key and Luca Brasi did and invented, that hustle up there. You can't do that no more. It's not even a market for it. Nobody even listen to CDs anymore. Everybody just go to Bluetooth on their phone and play their music. Like it's nothing tangible. Like so, when I be seeing my man out there still, from being out there from back then to now, 20 something years later, it's like just knowing the influence we put on people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let things go. You know what I'm saying? I miss those days, but sometimes you gotta grow. That's the only way you gonna be something in life. You gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave things behind. Yeah, this whole year, this era is definitely super depressed. They don't get fly. They don't do nothing fly. They don't have fun. They don't got a bunch of like these youths ain't going when they get my age, they ain't gonna have a gang of memories. Me and Key, we got a gang of memories. We had fun. You know what I'm saying? We had fun. We did kid things. We did things to uplift ourselves back then. Who ain't want to get fly? Who ain't want to cop their first chain and stuff like that? When I was around Key, that was everything that he was always installing in me. being a few years older than me, it was always about just being fly and having fun and living life and getting to it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas just like they got to worry about somebody blowing their head off. I ain't have to. When I was growing up, I ain't have to worry about. I didn't even think about that type of shit, losing friends or getting killed. We've been independent. We've been doing our thing. Yeah, that's why we go live. We breaking 45th to the internet. And like, don't get it twisted. There's so many other elements that also added on to the legacy of 145th. You had a bunch of guys out there, like, and you had a bunch of businesses. You had the beauty salon. You had my man Spence that had his table that sold the Long Johns, the socks, the t-shirts, the skellies and stuff. You had the Jamaican restaurant. You had Spence, rest in peace. I'm just finding out Spence passed away. Spence had the frontline bar. It was the liquor store. We had BJ's there. Um, what else we had on 45th? We had the pool hall. The pool hall is a you can do a documentary about the pool hall within itself. You had Copeland's, the best soul food mom and pop restaurant you probably ever would have tasted on the west side of Harlem. Like virtually 90% of the things that I just brought up don't even exist no more. Like they don't exist. They got the pureness of the community out the hood, but they got Starbucks now. They got stuff like that. Big the Rite Aid and stuff like that. But what's your first pair of Gore-Tex? Yeah, we all wore our first pair of Gore-Tex from BJ's or KB Khan. See, we had KB Khan. Like, what happened to the local side stores that had all the fly kicks, the coats? You don't got that no more. You don't got it. Like, the corporate, like you don't got little mom and pops. We used to have Jew Man. We used to have vets. We used to have so many Dr. J. We used to have so many stores, like mom and pop stores, that used to have. You go in these Foot Lockers and these Snipes. They be having bullshit in there, man. Only we only like they got the sneaker game to where all the dope kicks is thousands of dollars. Air Ones is 120, 150. I remember when Timberlands was $100. Them shits is 200 now. Like everything is just whack. They make the shoe culture whack. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just whack. That's why a lot of people be thrifting and going to get old shit because even all the new fashion, everything is just so trendy and it don't last. Like a Mary's, like people spend all these money on these jeans, and once people say, "Oh no, we don't do a Mary's no more," everybody don't want to wear their jeans no more. Nah, I buy clothes that I want to wear over the years, pieces. You're not gonna wear everything, but I'm not one of them people that's not gonna wear my clothes. So I'm not gonna get like I be seeing all these rappers and shit in these big ass bell bottoms and fucking flare pants that's dragging on the ground and over them can't even see their foot. Like 3 years from you ain't gonna you just that shit just gonna be taking up space and you gonna have to give it away. Who the fuck wanna wear that type of shit? Like, yeah, but Yeah, get your membership. Hit the joy button. It's only pennies. I ain't asking for much. Appreciate for the super chat. Appreciate the likes. Yeah, yeah, they small. They mad musty and dingy. Like I'll be saying it. I'll be saying it like, yo, we took pride in getting haircuts, getting fresh. Like they don't celebrate eat like, and I'm like, I'm a Muslim now, so I don't celebrate no pagan holidays. But they don't even celebrate Easter. They don't get fresh on Easter Sunday. They don't get yet like they don't even go to school. Like you know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of people from my other dropped out of school, these guys don't go to school. They stopped going to school at sixth grade, seventh grade, dropping out way before high school. School was cool to go to. That's how you met girls. That's how you met other people from other ethnicities of people from all over the city. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, I was going to local schools, but then it got to a point where they were shipping me to schools that just 90% of the people was Hispanic and stuff like that. So even going to school back in the days, it ain't make you want to be there because you couldn't understand it. Like the percentage of black people and the percentage of Hispanic people that was in the school, and then it was like I'm gonna keep it real. Salute. Oh, we got a member. Salute. We got a member key. Salute. Yeah. Tori and Howard. Terry. What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, but everything just got commercialized. Everything got gentrified. They gentrified the streets. They gentrified the culture, and they made being weird and degrading yourself cool. And they made it the norm, and that's not cool. I'm not from the era. We wasn't messing around with nothing weird. You know what I'm saying? And people be getting weird mixed up with rebellious. My era, we was a little rebellious. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of rebellion. We was rebels. We was doing a lot of things that you can't do no more. You know what I'm saying? You just virtually can't do it no more. Do the surveillance, do the so you just can't even not like you just can't do it. The system's not structured for that. Cause people like we ain't understand when we had it good. So when they took everything away from us, that's when we start to realize what we had. I remember we used to get up like this is when I understand like my man Hustle Man, that's the moderator, and he was always like, yo, we got freedom. We got we got more freedom than a lot of niggas from our block. And I didn't understand what he was saying, right? So what he was saying, we got freedom because we had our own automobile and we was able to get around the city. Like we would hit, we would take up so much part of the city in one day just because we was mobile. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to a time where it was just like for Key to spot out 145th, like this is gonna be the office. This is where we gonna post up at. We ain't doing that going up the block no more shit. Walking up and down this avenue. We not doing that no more. The money gonna come to us, and we gonna create a market, and we gonna create revenue for whoever come up here. Certain things happen. We got reinforcement now. We got guys from all over the city, Bronx, Brooklyn, Jersey. Everybody showing up for the Taliban. Like that's where the camaraderie started. Like how how the Dipset was assembled all came from guys that was coming to 145th. You got your Black Adons, you got your Hell Rails, you got your Snags, you got or everybody that you ever seen in Dipset. Everything really derived from 145th and Broadway, and that's the God honest truth. Like if we never posted up on 145th and Broadway, y'all probably would have never got a, a Value One Dipset mixtape because at the one time that's the only place you can get it, and it wasn't you ain't have that Piff and my mixtapes and live mixtapes and none of that stuff back then. You had to be out on the streets and get it, and everybody knew that we had the music. Everybody would come to 145th and cop out, and they knew the dip. Once they did old boy and dropped that mixtape with K Slay and all that, me and Key, we used to bump into K Slay all the time. I still believe Key still got the first drop that K Slay ever did with us back in the days. We seen him, it was the rain. Like back in the days, all the DJs, anybody that was dropping music used to go to all the same um, places, down in Canal Street, Eyes and Music Hut. So we used to bump into K Slay, DJ Capone, Ron G, Kid Capri. We used to bump into them, and that's how we got known because we was old. Like any given day, we bumping into one of them. They be like, "Yo, y'all always on the move," and it was for a long time, for a few years. Me and Key was like inseparable. Like you wouldn't see one without the other. We was always moving. Niggas knew I rap. I always rap. Like we took up like we created popularity way before social media. Things that people use social media, we was using that in the streets. We was doing that from real footwork, taking up territory in the streets, taking over 145th and Broadway, going down to Canal Street every day, bumping into all these DJs, letting them know, yo, pull up to 145th. You know, all the rap, man. Rest in peace, Honey Six. Yep. I was in Liz in Atlanta a couple of years ago. A young lady walked from New York and I was like, "Where you from?" She said, "I was from." She was from. She said, "Call down." Her older brother and Honey Six was her god uncle. Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace to her Six. Wow. Yo, Hud was a man. Let me tell y'all about my man Hud. Hud, the first person I ever went to a gambling spot with, and me and Key, once we once Hud came to the hill and started rocking with me and Key, we learned from each other, and we was able like Hud was really like the man. Like Hud, it's like nobody Hud didn't know. The first time I ever met niggas from BMF was with Hud. I remember Hud got me on a plane with no ID, no luggage, nothing. Hud was a spontaneous type of dude. He would just get up like that. Like the time we went to Atlanta, we was at his crib, and he was like, "Yo, get up, we going to Atlanta." I'm like, "Yo, it's 9 in the morning. Yo, we going to catch the next flight. We just go to Atlanta." Like to go check. Like he at the time, I think he was trying to take over the All Out imprint. But yeah, we went to Atlanta. And, like Hud was my dude, B. When Hud passed away, that crushed me because that was my dude. I remember I think we went to go see Cardin one time. He was staying at Sugar J crib in the Bronx, and we went to go see Cardin, and we had Hud's son with him. Shout out to Lil Hud, and Hud had to be about 5 years old, something like that. So we in a crib, and we just hear about an alarm going off, and we smelling smoke. And we just like, yo, it sound like it's a fire somewhere. And Hud looked out in the hallway, and it was mad smoke, and the fire was in the building. So fire truck that came, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to death because we right next to wherever the fire was. We upstairs. By the grace of Allah, they put the fire out, whatever. But I remember that moment, I was scared to death. I was like, I know this is not how it's gonna end right here. Not ain't no fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm like, Hud, my dude. The link one is on point, Key. Yeah, I did a song dedicated to Hud. Yo, Matt, what's good, Matt? How you been? That's my dog. Another brother I got to see grow up from a young guy out here to a man. Crazy as Dipset fan interaction. Alright, I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing, like from fans. Shout to Snags. He had opened a store in Patterson called a Dip Shack. So it's the day of the grand opening in Jewels. We all going out there. Everybody from Dipset going out there. So we get to the block of the Dip Shack. When I tell y'all, it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was like 4,000 people out there. Both sides of the streets, niggas was on top of the wall. Yo, niggas was on top of shit to where we been Jewels, we was in the Sprinter looking up like, yo, how the fuck niggas get up there? Like, it was a sea of people. It looked at like Harlem week on 125th back in the days. Just to let y'all know how it looked. It was a sea of people. Everybody got on Dipset t-shirts, bandanas, playing music is loud. Yo, they opened the door to Sprinter. Me and Jewels hop out. Bezel, it's a few Dipset, like, I think JR was with us. We hopped out that Sprinter. That shit caused a riot. One of the security guards had an earring. One of his earrings got snatched out his ear through, like, his earlobe rip. Yo, when I tell you pandemonium, like no other, like I'm telling you, like, Yo, bro, you couldn't even see the streets no more with so much people. They rushed us into the store. They banging on the glass. They going crazy, like it's packed. So we go in there for about an hour, sign T-shirts, whatever, whatever, chilling there, doing DVDs, whatever. Yo, it's time for us to leave. So they like, everybody stick close. So we at the door. So we get to the door. Jewels is, I'm in behind Jewels. Jewels is first. Big Joe there, security. So they open the door. Rushes to the Sprinter. Fans is going blood. We get in the Sprinter. Next thing I know, they are shaking the Sprinter side to side to where it's going on two wheels. Like they shaking it. Dipset, 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 dipset. Yo, they shaking the Sprinter like if King Kong, it felt like King Kong had the truck and was going like this with it. Fans, they started the truck, we driving out. Yo, it seemed like the whole Patterson, Newark, Irvington, the the grittiest parts of New Jersey was in this on this one street. Everybody came out to see Dipset. I'm talking about this is Dipset at its height. Crazy, right? That was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. One time at the African Day, African American Day parade in Harlem, we on the float with Chris Brown. Hey yo, bro, we on the float. We performing. Jewels and Chris Brown got Harlem shaking like 20 Jamaicans. They got 7th Avenue going bananas. That running shit drop, they going banana. They are going bananas. All these little girls, they singing it word for word, like, and they doing the whole song for about 20 blocks. We get the 135th and 7th. Like, we look to the side, like the girls broke the barricade. It's like 1,000 people running, trying to jump on the float. So they, instead of us going all the way up 7th, they turned on 135th. We made the right on 135th going towards 5th Avenue. Yo, when I tell you, like the whole parade was chasing this Hot 97 float. They chased us to about over there by Lincoln Projects, like 5th. So we all hopped off the float. Me, Jewels, Chris Brown, we all hopped off the float trying to get into the 15 passenger van. So we hop out off the float. Cops, they ran the cops over, broke the. When I say people broke the blue barricades. That's why they now they put the metal joints. They broke them blue police barricades like nothing. They chased this uh 15 passenger van until we got on the highway. That's the craziest fan interactions I ever had in my life. Like seeing like yo fans is really fucking fans, yo. Like that in Patterson and that parade was crazy. Oh yeah, the first Santana's Day at See, this what was special about the first Santana's Town Day, right? First Santana's Town Day um, tournament took place on the same day as we were shooting a Purple City Bird Gang video. So now, not only you got the traction from the tournament, you got fans, and I'm telling you, it ain't no Instagram, it ain't no it, it wasn't no social, probably MySpace, but it wasn't nothing that we could put no blast out for motherfuckers to pull up like that. Like that was, and it rained that day. That was the most beautiful day that I ever witnessed. Like Santana's Day. After we shot the video, we go to we enjoy the tournament, and because we couldn't even really enjoy the tournament because we got like 3 4 locations within Harlem, but the main scene was like on my block, and then we went to Riverside and did the night scene where all the cars and stuff was parking. Then after that we went straight to Club Speed. But yo, that first Santana's Town Day was crazy. Then like in I say in 08, 09, we was doing Santana's Town. This was when the Skull Gang shit super lit. And he got Funk Flex coming. He got Al Harrington. He got all these basketball players pulling up. He got all these rappers pulling up. Jewels probably had like, no lie, like 50 cases of champagne. God took him out of police. Yo, they shut us down. They ain't let us play no music. Nothing. Like nothing. Like, yo, it was like like that really killed our whole. That's what killed. That's why Joel stopped doing Santana's Town Day, um, and the battlegrounds. They took like almost 30, 40,000 dollars worth of liquor, like for real, and it wasn't even open. We had them in big garbage cans full of ice with black bags, and it was just like they came in the park. They seen that we didn't even get to set up, and it was just like, cause one of our mans did some D head, you know, like, yo, but I seen some, like, being around with Dipset. I remember the first time I met Suge Knight, right? Big Joe called Jewels and said, yo, Suge Knight want to meet you. And me and Jewels, we is in his red, old school caddy. Jewels had like this cranberry, like this deep red cranberry, um, Cadillac with the suede interior, with the TVs, with the Davin original spinners on it. So we meet. We like on one of them streets like down there by the tunnel. Used to be over there on the West Side Highway. So Suge pulled up. He pulled up on he like was walking on my side where I was at. Like this motherfucker mad dead. So we get out the car. We like, what up, Suge? Whatever, whatever. Suge was like, yeah, what's going on? What y'all niggas doing? Nigga was smoking a big ass cigar and shit. And it's just like, Joe's like, nah, I'm going back. All I do is go to the studio. I'm going back to the store. So he said, yeah, I might pull up and be with Joe running around New York from there. But so me and Jewels, we rolled up some weed, got back on the highway, started heading to the studio. As we smoking and shit, we turned the music over. We talking like, that's crazy, niggas. This man singing Suge, right? And niggas was like, yeah, man. Niggas should invite you, man. Niggas was like, man, they did not nigga Suge. We was young and dumb. We was just like, yo, this nigga Suge. Niggas, the reason why Big is gone, man. Should write this nigga in the studio and fuck this nigga up. Or I was just like, oh shit. The shit how we was thinking like, yo, we should fuck this nigga Suge up. What? that idea really went the fuck out the window before we even got on the Jules Western Bridge. We was just fucking high and just thinking like, but that's just it. Just go to show you just how territorial and crazy the East Coast West Coast shit was for us as growing up watching that shit. But that's the first time we met. We met Shug. Where nigga was like, we should write this nigga studio. Fuck that nigga up. We just like, I was like, and that's how you know niggas was dumb and just think like, nigga, that's Shug Knight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this before niggas was knocking Shug out and shooting Shug. Like Shug was still like none of that shit had happened to Shug. And then like months after that's like years after, like time after that's when all the shits niggas was trying Shug and all that. I was thinking about, bro, maybe that night we probably could have fucked Shug up, but nah, that's just some real shit I want to share. Wow, crazy. Yeah, I definitely made him do that running record. But yeah, man, I've been through some shit in this industry. I've seen some shit, enjoyed myself, like, like the Purple City, like when we had the Purple City, I had bagged this joint. Purple City album was coming out. Back this joint in the club at this joint called a Coral Room. Shout out to Madam Niska. She was throwing parties back there, and she threw us like a little album release party in that joint. Me and Shice went. Vivica Fox was in there that night, and I was going to the bathroom, and this girl, she looked in my face, and she didn't stop looking. Long story short, I bagged her. She was my date for the album release party. So right after that, right after the album release party, first I had her and her friend. Both of them was another joint was on me, but she left, wound up leaving the club. So Shorty wound up going back to the hotel with me after the party, right? So this was what made it lit. Like got the dope. We had a dope ass party. We in there chilling. You know, I had on this mean. I still got the jacket to this day in the closet somewhere. I had this mean Looney Tune jacket on with all the characters on it in leather. The Bugs Bunny joints on. I think I had the iced out dog tags at the time. I was chilling. Mean haircut, shice. We just had a ball that night. And right after that, we went to the hotel, right? But when we came out, it was so dope. Like, when we came outside, we had the promotion truck. We had like a Denali rap with the Purple City album cover. So when we came out, that's what took us to the hotel. So it was like, oh shit. Like back then when you had a vehicle rap back then, like the early 2000s, you was lit. So we had the Purple City truck rap, joint jumping, and she's like, oh, that's crazy. Um, the label had booked us a hotel at the um, Gansevoort Hotel. Now, my room, I ain't know what type of room Shice had until the next morning. He had some stupid shit, but my room was stupid, right? Overlooking the city, me joining there, smoking, we vibing, you know what I'm saying? Do what we do. But it was a remote, and I'm thinking it's for the TV. So I grabbed the remote, pressed it to the TV, motherfucking shades went up. Like, motherfucker, I'm like, oh, this is mean. Like, I ain't never see, like, like in a hotel, like the shades went up overlooking the city. We had the lights out. Yo, bro, when I tell you that was like the dopest experience, like that's like that was like my best rapper moment, like leaving your album release party, your album dropping, you leave the album release party with a baddie, you smash, you icy, you got money in your pocket, you in a me 5-star hotel for the night, chilling, get up the next morning and like, man, listen, that's the life right there. Like that's the life. Like that's the life that all rappers dream about. That moment right there. Like that's that moment where you feeling yourself. Like that's that moment when, like you know that like that whole day went perfect. Like it couldn't have been like God grants you perfect days in life. You know what I'm saying? And when he grants you your perfect days, you gotta remember them shits. They gotta remember. Like I said, it wasn't no phones. It wasn't no iPhone. Wasn't even invented. I don't think. Nope. I don't think everything was still Nextels and Blackberries. It wasn't no you recorded whatever you gotta keep in your memory besides pictures and still shots that people might have from back then. But for the most part, I think my man Dutch Beats moms got some pictures from that night because she came down all the way from Syracuse to come celebrate. You know what I'm saying? She took a mean picture of me and my mom's. But that day was like perfect. Like I had the dopest outfit on. You know, like everything was perfect. Like it began perfect, and like you know how them special days where some bullshit happened. Nah, like that was the perfect day. Like I went to the barber shop to get my hair cut. It was nobody in the barber shop. My man was the first in the chair. It was like everything was like everything. I went to the sneaker store. I didn't think they was gonna have my size. They had my size of the sneaker I want. Like everything was like perfect, and it was just like a perfect night. Like that's the moment to where you be like, yeah, you feel like you made it. And it's not that you made it. You feel like you got drafted in the NBA. It's just like, yo, like, because if you're in the music business and you get a record deal, that is making it to the NBA on this music shit. Like, my plaque is my NBA ring. Like, we achieved. We sold units. So, like, I caught me a ring. And I'm about to get me another ring because I'm about to get my plaque for the Purple Haze album. But what I'm saying is, it's just like, yo, like those are the special moments in the music business. Like I had a lot of good moments and a lot of bad moments, but that was like one of my best moments. Like when everybody is cheering for you, you know what I'm saying? You having the time of your life. Like those is the moments that you can't get back, and you gotta remember those. Like I can sit up here and tell y'all stories for days. It's like yo, how I met. Man, listen. Yeah, the sidekick days, definitely. I was bumping body like a Maserati Aggie. That's what's up. So the Jay-Z story. Um, I rest in peace to my man Bob. My man Tito Barber. He used to work on 145th in the barber shop with Yo Key. You still up in here? You still moderating? What was the girl name that used to do the hair on her 45th that was and T was the barber? Remember little short, fat, light skin, lady that used to work in a beauty parlor. Trina, right? Trina, my man T, they used to work in this little beauty salon right there on 45th. Shout out to Trina, right? So T was cool with my man Bob too, cause my man Bob, my man Bruce used to was living in, he's from New Jersey, but my man T used to go to Jersey and chill with guys from Jersey. So one day he was like, yo, OG Juan, he just opened up a studio. He be having this thing called Keep It Real Wednesdays at Baseline. Let's go down there. You gonna rap? And I was like, yeah, I go rap. I go give it to them niggas. You know what's up? And he was like, yo, Bob, you gonna play beats? So he was like, yeah, I'll play some beats. I'll play some beats. To get the rest of the story, y'all gotta drop something in the super chat. 61 people, 59 likes. That's impressive. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, so we go down the baseline and we go down the baseline and everybody's in there, right? I don't see Hove yet. Or I might have seen him, I ain't really pay attention, but we walk in the studio and we go straight to Studio B. So Clue in there, this producer named Lofi in there, Tata little brother Vaughn was there, Bleak was there, I think Tone Hooker was there, OG Juan was there, the rapper Calico, cause that's who I battled. He was if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, he was the kid that was talking to Jay-Z in the Fake the Black movie when he was like, you know, when Jay-Z was talking to him, was like, yo, why you, he be talking about guns and stuff like that. But that's the guy that I battled, right? So first they letting the producers play, and it's called Keep It Real Wednesdays, because niggas will be blatantly honest, will dish you, hurt your feelings. I seen producers and rappers damn near walk out that shit crying. So I was just like, go stupid. Don't even play with these niggas. Just go stupid on it. When it's your turn, go dumb. And I knew I was gonna go dumb because I'm rhyming off my man Bruce beats that I'm rhyming off all day in the crib. So I know what my cadence is gonna sound like. I know everything. So it was kind of like a little cheat code because I'm like, whoever beat I'm rhyming off a Bruce beat, so I don't care. So it came up to a point where they was playing my man Bruce beats. Before they was playing, my man Bruce started playing the beats. Um, Clue said, "Yo, you sure you wanna play the beats? It's Keep It Real Wednesday." My man Bruce said, "I plan on a Keep It Real Wednesday, a Funky Friday, every any given Sunday. I don't care. My shit fire." So my man Bruce started playing his beats, and you know, niggas was going crazy. Niggas was probably like, oh, nah, he got some shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you got some shit. So my man Bruce like, yo, you know, good looking. So Calico Kid walk in. G to K, shout out to G to K. G to K was there. And we in there, we just vibing. And somebody say the battle or something. So I was saying the battle. So I was like, I'll battle anybody in this room. So they was like, yo, get Calico or something like that. So he came in, so I was like, I'll go crazy. And as I was saying that, Jay-Z walks in the room. I remember what Jay-Z had on too. Jay-Z had on all black Levi jeans with a black t-shirt, icy dog tag, Von Dutch hat, all white shell toes with the black stripe. I remember everything. I think he had like the Terminator Audemars too. Back then, the Terminator joint with the sports band. I looked like the G-Shot. So you walk in, so I was like, I'll battle anybody. So So Jay, he came in, he screamed out the door. He was like, "Yo, Juan, I think you better get in here." So they turned on that beat. I was like, go ahead." He was spitting his shit. Something. It was another entity in the room when it was time for me to rap. Because when I tell you, when I start rapping with that aggression, and I knew, like, this is Jay-Z. Like, this is Hove. This that nigga right now. This is when Jay was number one. This that nigga. And might be your only opportunity to show this nigga, display your talent in front of this nigga, and 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 you better make sure this nigga remember you. I blacked out on money. I ain't even want him to get it that bad. I blacked out on Shorty. I blacked out. I went crazy on him. I gave him everything, like shit that like shit that I didn't even spit the niggas. I was spitting those rounds. Shit I didn't even spit to my niggas yet. Shit that I had just wrote. I wrote because I used to stay in Bob's basement every day. God bless his soul, Bruce. I miss you, bro. In his basement every day writing to these beats. So I knew how crazy I was going. Bob just looked at me like, oh man. And I looked around the room, niggas' mouse was dropped. Niggas was running out the room. I went crazy. So my man T was like, yeah, I told you, I told y'all niggas, my boy ain't no joke. He gonna be one of them niggas. Be watch, my boy ain't no slouch. And I went crazy on Calico. Right, G to K gave me my props that day. Bleak gave me my props that day. Everybody in the room clued. He was like, "Yo, I always see you, shorty. I ain't know you got it like that." Niggas gave me my props. Right. So we was leaving. We was packing up our shit, putting on our coats. I was rolling up, and I'm walking past the room where they used to always gamble. Like they had a little office. Like I ain't gonna say it. Like they had like a little lounging area with a pool table. They used to be playing guts and all of that. So as I'm walking out the door with a big baseline silence app, somebody hit me on my shoulder mad hard, and I looked back, and it was Hove, and he said, "That's how you rhyme on Keep It Real Wednesdays." And right there, I was like, I'm the man. I'm the man. I was just watching him on uh that previously that week. Um, what's the shit? The not backstage. The backstage DVD when they was on tour the Hard Knock Life tour. I was watching that, and then I just romped. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like we got in a car. We was driving back to Jersey. Like we was just going crazy. Like that's one of the highlights of my rap career too. Rhyming for hoes. Like to where he was like, nah, shorty's tough. Like word. Yep. Sure did. Sure did. Then I'll tell you, and like it was good that I did it like that because I actually got to spit for Biggs too. So y'all check this out. Me and Hustle Man, me and Kiani, we riding through the blocks doing what we do, selling CDs, selling phones, doing whatever we doing. And we ride through Hum 48th. Hum 48th where OG Juan used to be at. So this time OG Juan got Biggs, Kareem Biggs out there. So Biggs icy rollie on, bone bracelet, sitting in a lounge chair, bottle of Cristal in his hand, they out there chilling. So we come through, we selling our CDs. Gordo was out there. Shout out to Gordo. So we was all Me and Key pulled up, hopped out. They was like, yo, these my little mans, whatever. They be hustling. I respect them. You know what I'm saying? We might have made $200, $300 right after that too. True story. Kia tell me if I'm lying right now. We probably made like two, three. They bought everything off us after what I did to homie out there. So it was a this we pulled up. So my man Gordo was like, my man rap. That nigga don't want that. That nigga don't want none of my man right here. So niggas was looking at me like, shorty, this nigga rap? It's like, yeah, y'all niggas looking at his glasses and shit. Niggas start laughing. It was like, y'all look, well, my nigga can rap. That nigga's really nice. He's alright. So niggas was like, yo, Corleone and kill that nigga. That was the nigga name. Nigga's name was Corleone that I was rapping. Yo, Key, am I telling the truth? Yeah, he said facts. So we parked the car. Key hopped out. Key was like, Key pulled me to the side and was like, kill this nigga, bro. Don't even play. Air this nigga the fuck out. Word. Cause before we got out the car, we parked up. He was like, yo, air this nigga the fuck out, bro. Don't even play with this nigga. That nigga Kareem Biggs, bro. He said, nigga, you air this nigga out tomorrow and I'm going to get you that bone bracelet. Word. And he bought me the bracelet right after that. Word the mother. That next day, we went downtown the canal to the jeweler and I got that bone bracelet. Not the exact same one that Biggs had on, but I had some shit that fucked on 51st up. I was coming through that block. Niggas seen that shit on my wrist. Niggas like, what the fuck is going with you? What the fuck is he doing? Am I lying or not, Key? Is it facts? So we get out the car. So Key already talking his shit. Mind you, we smoking a blunt of Elliot in a pellet mix. We high. We all bet already. I'm already energized because all we be doing is ride around playing our favorite music anyway. So I'm already hype. I already got what I'm gonna say in my mind on this nigga. So he started rhyming. And when he started rhyming, Key started laughing because he was like, oh, my boy got this nigga. Key knew as soon as he heard Money rap, and he wasn't a whack, but Key knew that he wasn't no match for me. No, not in a day, not in the 6 days of summer, that boy could fuck with me. So he started rapping, and Key gave me that look, and all I can hear is Key voice in my head again. Air this nigga out. Air this nigga out. I aired this nigga out so bad. That nigga Biggs was looking like, yo, Biggs said, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Yo, Juan, who is Shorty? Nah. Who's Shorty? Killed Money. Everybody was cool with that nigga. Whoever he was, niggas wasn't his friend after that. Niggas was like, yo, he killed you. Like his own man's turned on him that day. After that, niggas was like, yo, Shorty, what you got in the car? What you got today? We sold a bunch of movies, a bunch of CDs, all that. We made about $300 right after that. Key went to White Castle, went and got food, more weed from Ellie and all. Was chilling, was talking about the night, how we killed him. We said we had to, that's the days of when we had the 323, I think. Or it might have been a Honda, one of them joints. Yeah. Yeah, shines. Yeah, we went to go, yeah, we want to get some shines. You gonna get them shines tomorrow. That's what my man Keith said. He said, yeah, yo, you air this nigga out, work to my mother, you gonna get them shines, B. I'm gonna get you them shines tomorrow. And we woke up, and this is how he did it. I'll never forget how he did it. We woke up. I was so anxious that he told me that, so I was thinking, but I ain't press him. I ain't even ask him about it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, this nigga say he gonna give me that bracelet plan. Let me see if this nigga keep bluffing. So We go down the we go down the canal. We matter of fact, we start our day like we regularly do. Go to the weed spot, run around, go eat, do whatever, go to canal, re-up, run in the Bronx, do that, such and such, such and such. Go downtown, such and such, come back. So we in the Bronx. It used to be a Jamaican spot where we used to go get the oxtails with the heavy gravy on the rice, with the pineapple sodas, and we sitting up. So as we eating, Key just threw the shit on my lap. He ain't even tell me he got it. He just threw the shit on my lap. I'm like, oh. I was like, yo, this is my nigga. Like, you carry, it's like, nigga, you had that nigga out, B. And we made money. This is what I was gonna get it for you, ain't. But that little money that we made last night threw you off the hump. That's why I ain't even give you no PC, because I knew what I was gonna do last night. So I was like, all right, bet. So now I'm like, nah, I gotta go get fresh. I gotta go in the house throwing a little fit. So I go throw on that next day. I go throw on a little fit. Key come pick me up, come out. This when we was doing the Reebok Classics. I remember this day like it was yesterday. We had Key had these. I don't know where Key get them from, but he had these all white with blue logos. Niggas on the run eating shirts, Nori promotional T-shirts. It was for the NRE album, and we was listening to that album that whole summer. So he had them shirts. We went and bought some royal blue shorts to match the joints. Got a pair of white classics with the footy socks, and we was fresh, haircuts, everything. He was like, "You gonna put you put your shines on today?" I'm like, "Of course." I came out. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna pull up in front of 555. Meet me in front of 555." Because my building is parallel on 555. So when I walked toward to get in the car with Key, everybody that's on the stoop gotta see me. Like everybody, all the joints, all the niggas that's hating, everybody gotta see you. So I'm walking and niggas like, give a nigga a pound, niggas like, oh, that shit, like crushed them, like crushed, like we was doing like niggas and like ain't no nigga what I was like 17, 18 years old, or something like that. Ain't nobody had that on their wrist, not on my block, for real. Niggas ain't had that bone bracelet, flat, chunky joint on their hand. I had the small wrist. I was small back then. Had the chunky shit on my wrist, big bracelet. Yeah, elephant talk. Nah, hell yeah, we was riding around to that. I love my life, in my whole life. Yeah, we was riding around to that. Sure we was. Sure was. I used to rock the Bo Jacksons, the orange and blue. Yeah, we had those. Sure did. Classic times. We had like far as jury, like like jury, like jury always been popular in the hood, right? But you had to be a certain type of nigga to rock jury. Like everybody just not only niggas that was getting money and niggas on the street was rocking shines. Everybody wasn't rocking shines. So when you got some shiny gold on back then, niggas knew you 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 was doing something. And it wasn't a bunch of this fake ass Morrisonite shit running around and all that. Niggas know if you had a Figaro chain on or Lazarus piece with the cute, niggas knew your shit was real. Niggas knew you had that shit on. Don't get me wrong, niggas had plated gold shit, but for the most time, when you seen some niggas with some shit, niggas was not rocking that bullshit. So, and everybody wasn't going to Manny's or Tito's back then. You know what I'm saying? We was going to the niggas that was just under Manny's and them niggas going to Galaxy 2000 in the Bronx cop and shit, going down that. He got me on to buying jewelry and all that shit. You know, And then it went from, because it started with the silver chains, the 929. Like I had I had a 100% silver. My shit was heavier than niggas gold shit. I had a when I was like I'm probably like 15, 16, 17, something like that. I had like a silver piece. It was a lady. It was like the saint lady with a robe, and all that joint was like it was just chunky. It was just like it wasn't even gold. It was silver. I paid probably like $1,200, $1,300 for that whole chain in the jewelry store. And when I tell you I got so many compliments for that chain, big drug dealers on my block. Key, you remember that chain, Key? Now that's a fact. That's a fact, Rick. You remember that's big that like it was classy. It was the Figaro link with the angel. I forgot what they called that piece back then. And it had the diamond cuts in it. When the sun hit it, it looked like it was bust down. Like niggas on my block was like sick with me. Like this nigga got this dope ass chain. Like, and then after that, it was just like, fuck that. We getting money. We about to step this shit up to this gold in early '90s. My man Key had tops and bottom shine, gold fronts, and not them bullshit shits you squeeze and your shits be bent up. I'm talking about solid gold fronts. First nigga I knew that had solid, he was like, look, feel my shit. Took his shit out, I was like, feel you can't squeeze my shits. My shits is solid. Yeah, and we was going to get the chains, the little link with the little round medallion. Then we was going to get the initial rings. Then we stepped up to the bone bracelets. Then we stepped up to the 14 karat white gold. And then we started going to like Key took me like I ain't gonna lie. I had caught like a little check when I was signing the black round and them. They probably gave me like a little 10 piece, probably like a little 10,000. And the first thing that nigga Key told me is like, yo, you gotta go get you some shines, yo. Nah, son, you gotta go get you some shines. You gotta get you some shines. Nah, you gotta get you some shines. You gotta get you some shines. You can't be running around rapper, all this flashy, and you ain't got no shines. So it's like, nah, bust it. I had just bought a whole bunch of Jean Jean velour sweatsuits with the tins, the match and all that, the field boots and all that, bought like 3, 4 of those. He was like, you gonna have all these fights, you gotta have some shit sitting on the top of that velour. So I'm like, so he was like, yo, let me take you to my man. So Keith shot me up in the Bronx, up there, I think on Fordham. Key, you still in my lion? Word. He said, yo, you gotta go get you some shine. He said, you got a few bands, you got like 10 bands. You gonna go spend like 3,000. You gonna be good. I'm telling you, you gonna have shit in your pocket. You already know we out here getting money. Like 2 weeks, you gonna have that back in your pocket. Just spend a little 3,000, fam. Go spend a little 3,000, fam. Go get you a nice little cross or something, fam. Go get you a nice little cross. My man go. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we go, we shoot up, and you gotta understand when you young and you that young and you doing shit on your own, you feel it made me feel even more like I'm about to go cop me a chain myself, not my mother, not my father, nothing. I'm going to cop my own shit, and so we go to we go up to Fordham to I think it's called Galaxy 2000, something like that. As soon as we walked in, they love Key. Key been getting jury since he was 13, 14 years old. So he was like, yo, what up? He said, yo, I'm bringing my little brother and he gonna spend like 3,000 with you, fam. What you got for him? So he's like, look, whatever you Key, I'll make sure I look out for him. So This is when the when Hove and all them talking about this platinum, when you got the little skinny lane with the nice cross or something. That's what this era, like the Ja Rule era and all that. So Key was like, I'm gonna make a good setup. We're gonna get you a nice little. He said, I'm gonna make sure he give you a nice little pair of earrings. You're gonna have some earrings in your ear. You have a little chain. You're gonna be good, fam. This is. So I'm like, I bet. So we go in there and Key was like, yo, let me pick out your set. I'm gonna do you right, fam. We go in the jewelry store, so we looking. I'm like, you don't see, he said, you don't see nothing you like? And this is before niggas was really getting custom shit. Like, you know, niggas was always going to get whatever's in the jewelry shop, a Jesus piece, of cross, or whatever. So he was like, yo, let me see that cross right there, fam. Nigga put it down in the little slot that he put the jewelry through. He was like, look at this, fam. What you want for this, bro? I think he probably said like 2,500 for the joint. And he was like, yo, this is really, look at this baseball diamond in the middle of this cross, fam. This shit was, he was like, yo, you getting this right here. He's like, yo, let me pick out your link. So he brought the red little velvet joint to the window. He was like, yeah, give me that link right there, fam. He put the cross on my name. He's like, yeah, fam. Yeah, that's it right there, fam. Niggas gonna be sick with you, fam. Niggas is gonna be, when we go back to the block, niggas is gonna be sick with you, fam. So he was like, yo, give him a little studs, give him a little $200, $300 studs on the arm. Come on, we know I'll be spending money. Nigga gave me some nice little half-carat joints. Leave the store. He was like, he had the crib right there uptown. He was like, yo, go to my crib, fam. Go. We gonna take pictures, all that. Go get fresh. We gonna go back to the block. Watch a new you, fam. Watch how you do. So you go to his crib, change. You go back to the block. Oh man, this is when you know, like, that's when you know, like, that damn, being fresh, little jewelry on and shit. This should give you a whole different attention. Y'all went back to the block. I was like, he was like, you see how everybody looking at you, fam? You see how everybody, you see how everybody looking at you, fam? Yo, that feeling, right? I was like, nah, Key. Niggas that don't never speak to me, girls that never speak to me, they saying stuff to me, asking me, having long conversations. Bitch ain't never give me the time of day. He was like, yeah, fam, you looking good. You look, he said, come on, man, you still got a couple of bands in your pocket, fam, and we out here hustling. Look, we just started. Like, come on. So, like, I'm like, word, I'm gonna make all this back. So, nah, that feeling was priceless. Nah, that feeling was priceless. Word. Nigga copping, like, that's what I be saying. Nigga been copping jewelry. Then I ain't going to stunt. Our jewelry store, we used to go on Canal, used to have these princess cut bracelets in there. They was 929, but they was expensive. They was like, um, they was like, what was it, like 3 rolls. And we bought them shits. Yo, bro, when I tell you, we came to Hump 45th with them princess cut bracelets on with them, and Key already had 2 chains, but with my chain, he was like, look at your setup now. I was like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, niggas gonna think you struck a deal. And niggas, this is when me and Key, we riding around all day listening to JD and Jay-Z, Money Ain't a Thing. Niggas got on white gold jewelry, iceberg clothes. Like, niggas, we was living that life. Like, niggas don't know. Niggas was like, yo, really looking like, yo, I remember Key had the Gucci watch with the G, iced out G. He used to let me rock that shit on all the time. He's like, yo, fam, I just want you to be shitting on all these niggas, fam. Like he always shared, bro. Anything in his closet, anything. Always put me on a game. Like me and Key, we was ahead of the game with everything. That's why niggas was like to this day respect us because we was young niggas getting to the brand. And you know what I'm saying? We ain't always, you know, everything ain't always derived from drugs, selling drugs. We was out there hustling every day and we was looking just as good and or even better than the hustlers that's getting real money. And you know, we ain't have to have a Phantom or the Ghost outside. We had a Mazda 323 silver, 5-star rims, stick shift with a system. One of the illest clear systems you gonna hear through Harlem. Niggas respected that when we was jumping in and out that joint like we was in the colony or something. Cause at that time, niggas, we was young. Niggas ain't even have no car. Everybody was still walk like our age. We riding clean. Our joint was not a scratch on it, straight from VA, from the dealer, 323 stick shift system, clean interior, everyday clean. That's one thing Key don't do. He put a he keep a roll of Bounty napkins so you can roll the Dutch up on the napkins and throw it right out. He don't play that. We at the car wash at least 2-3 times a week. He not playing that vacuum, all that. We not playing no dirty car, for real. We was too clean for that. But that's how we used to do. Be riding clean, riding through and all that. B. Niggas used to can't stand us. Two little short niggas hopping out everywhere, chains on, bracelets on, watches, whatever. We was everywhere, pockets full. Like my childhood was great because once I learned how to fend for myself, I wasn't worried about shit. I ain't never have a job in my life. I survived my whole life with my hustle, for real. And that's facts. I ain't never had a job in my life. I ain't never punched no motherfucking clock. Only job I had was a summer youth job, and that was one summer when I was 13. And I was supposed to be 16. Rest in peace, this guy named Mr. Gilbert gave me my working papers at 13 because he gave me my mom's her working papers at 13 when she was supposed to be 16. Like he used to just help people out get jobs. So like I was getting them bullshit $220 checks every 2 weeks for that summer. Like it was good money, but that's the only work experience I had. Everything else is self-made. Learning how to get my shit straight from the gutter, straight from the mud. Me and my nigga Key, we counted way over $1 million. We didn't touch millions, B. And this ain't no like ain't no fucking cap. We done touched and spent M's, smoked. We done smoked niggas college tuitions. I'm just talking about weed. Fuck the clothes and the traveling and what we spent on eating. Just weed. We done smoked niggas fucking mortgage. We done smoked niggas homes. We done like count so much money that the ink is on your fingertips. Like me and my niggas seen it from young and we like and niggas wasn't like I will tell you, niggas ain't try niggas until niggas started with new rappers. When we was just regular niggas selling CDs and walkie-talkie watches and phones and whatever we else was selling. Niggas wasn't trying to rob us. Niggas wasn't even hating on us like that. Don't get me wrong. You had the haters, we had the fun haters that the haters that they just mad because they bummy and they ain't got nothing going on and they mad because we coming smelling good and just looking good and just looking how they want to look. So those the type where we had fun haters, not no niggas that want to take your life. Nowadays, niggas want to take your life, but back then we had the fun haters. You know what I'm saying? Those the niggas we make mad. We get fresh just because we know you going to be mad and you hating. And you got the same 24/7, 365, 366 elite year. Well, we do. We just get into it. We get up at the crack of dawn, 6, 7:30 in the morning, and we're going to hustle from that day from the time we get up until the time we go home, and we're gonna do that every day. That's why we always got something to wear new. Everything. That was me and Key ritual. Wake up in the morning, yo, we count up. We sitting in the car, count up. Word. Go get the grits with the scrambled eggs with cheese. No meat, no homo, no bacon, none of that. Just scrambled eggs and grits. Am I lying, Key? Word. We used to go get the grits and shit. and the eggs, cheese, eggs, and eat, count up the money. Yo, we're gonna get fresh before we start our day. Go get go get little simple outfits, Dickie suits, Carhartt pants, a pair of Timbs, little jacket, little hoodie, little hat, fresh, like simple. We know how to get fresh. And back then, like I said, we knew where everything was for cheap. So we'll go downtown, go get a go get something that niggas don't even like. Those was the days. I miss those days. Yeah, the home fries. Yep. Or we had the home fries with the salt, pepper, and the ketchup. Yeah, that's how we used to do it, Key. That's how we used to do it. Like, see, when I talk to y'all, y'all can smell the black pepper and the ketchup hitting the home fries. You can smell the colognes that we on back then. We used to do the, we used to do the we either do the oils or we'll do the Versace blue or something like that, or the Polo cologne. You know what I'm saying? Mix the lotion with the baby oil, no diddy, smell good and all that. Shape ups from Jerry's Den and all that. $40, $50 haircuts back then. Late 80s, early 90s, young kids paying for our own shit. Been getting our nails and our feet done. Been doing that. We even took pride in iron our clothes. We always kept something. We always played the part. Like I said, at that time, at that time of being at the age we was never in the cold, never starving. We made it mandatory to go get something good to eat all the time. Always on the move, always smoke good. I don't remember a time I didn't smoke good since I've been smoking. I've been smoking good weed, been smoking. Even when we were selling dirt weed, dirt nickel weed, we was still spending the money that we was getting from the dirt weed, going to buy Elliott, going to buy Branson, going to buy Tallywide, going to buy Body Bag, Nucleus, Pellet, Arden, Nagel, Vermelia, Post, Dykeman, Gun Hill. What y'all can't talk to me about nothing about the weed era. Nigga been smoking since 93, 94, shit like that. So niggas been getting to this bag, heavy bags. Yep, Sean John, Fubu, Rockaway, we did it all. Naughty, word. Yeah, man. We had fun, man. Key, you remember our Harris Palace? Remember the Muslims that had the restaurant? Yeah, the black bottle, Zeke on the beach. Yeah, the black bottle, the red bottle. That's what me and Key used to do, Polo. Champagne cologne, y'all. You gotta be a real player to know about the champagne cologne. Yeah, Polo red. That's what we was doing. As young niggas always had like we used to go pick up joints back then, and they be like, yo, y'all car stay smelling good and it's clean, like it's not even a piece of white lint on y'all carpet. Cause Key used to get the um. This is when you can either get them. They either be on the side of the highway while going towards the Bruckner and the Bronx, like the Mexicans used to be out there with the incense, the square joints that you rip the plastic off and you put them under your seat and got the whole car. We used to stay with flavors of them joints, cherry, vanilla, and all that. Got the car smelling like $1,000,000. Key used to stay buying them joints. We pulled right over. Yo, come here, Poppy. Give me a couple of them joints for a couple of them joints for like $5 for like a couple of them joints. We get them joints. Got the car. Got two under his seat, two under my seat, and then two under the carpets in the back. So the whole car is just like, if you smoke, I don't give a fuck how much weed you smoke. That car smell like cherry vanilla all day. clean, not a lint ball on the interior. That's how we used to move, man. I miss them days. Yeah, Crab Inn. Yeah, we used to go to Crab Inn on 25th. Word. Copeland's, Crab Inn, a Harris Palace, Shark Bar. We did all that shit. City Island. This one, City Island was really, really lit. Everybody go there now. This one, everybody wasn't going to City Island. We was doing all that shit. But me and Key, our favorite late night nightcap was always White Castle. 4 cheeseburger meal, French fries, Coca-Cola, or Sprite. Every time. Right there. The one right there on, what's that? White Castle right there on Webster. Is that Webster? I think. With the drive-through. Yep. Caparells by J Mills. Yep. Like, let me tell you about Caparells, y'all. Right. Caparells was a chicken spot owned by Spanish people that they had their own recipe. Like, you can smell this chicken from blocks away. You get three a breast, a wing, and a drumstick leg, and a box full of French fries for $1.50. And it comes in a little narrow square box, all white box with a red logo on it. And when you open up the box, the chicken is at the bottom, so you got these big French fries on the top. And the only thing I hate about Caparells that I always used to spaz, that's why if these niggas give you one ketchup, one salt, one pepper, and a fork wrapped in a napkin with a red rubber band. My nigga cannot eat this good ass chicken and these fries with that one ass ketchup. Give a nigga two ketchups at least. That's why I used to always go straight home with my Caparel or give this nigga $1 and make him give me $1 worth of ketchups because they used to be shamming on the ketchup. Me and Key used to stay screaming on stupid like, yo, what all these fries, nigga, ketchup. Yeah, 24 hour seafood spot definitely raised us. Yeah, shrimp and broccoli, corn with the potatoes. See, yo, Rick, none of this shit that I'm talking about exists no more. Shit is washed up now. We got shit like, I don't know if you ever been to Amy Roof's, shit like that, but we ain't really got nothing in Harlem no more like that. We ain't got all that stuff I'm talking about is from 25 years ago, 20 years ago. Ain't none of that shit that we talking about exists. You did good. You ain't got you a sandwich from Haji's, but besides that, they ain't, like they done commercialized this shit. They got a bunch of Chipotle's and wing stops and shit like that now. They don't really got any canes. I think it's got bullshit. Now about $7. Yeah, but like I'm saying, how like this is how you know times change. You can get 3 pieces. I'm not talking about no small ass pieces of chicken, all these retarded ass injected shits. I'm talking about a good drumstick, a good wing and a breast, and wild good ass French fries for $1.50. We did invest in Harlem. We gave people opportunity to make money. And you gotta, and when I'm talking about at this time, we teenagers, man, 17, 18, 19 years old. We didn't know about doing real estate or nothing like that. But we gave people opportunity. I'll tell you this, ain't nobody out of a 30, like a 20-man crew, all of our friends, we was never broke. So we gave niggas opportunity. We gave back to Harlem. We did a lot of things giving back to people, book bag drives, all types of stuff. But I'm talking these days, I'm talking about is when we is 17, 18, 19 years old. All you thinking about is having fun and taking care of yours. All our main priority was taking care of ours. Ours. We ain't get to the plateau where we was thinking out to where, oh, we doing this like, nah. Nah, he ain't listening. Yeah, that raising cane shit is bullshit. But we been here 125 minutes, man. I'm about to close the show out. Um, just got my main mediator. Heavy on TV. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, monetize. It's late now, boy. Word. Yeah, we going up. And everything is like, I'm not even here. Like, I've been giving y'all information and stories and having fun and just coming up here building with y'all for the last 4 years. And it wasn't even about no money. So everything that y'all do as far as little super chats, that's appreciated. And it's not about the money. But I know this is all the business and what all that. But we're going to go up. And when y'all support the channel, it only make it better for the fans. That's all it do. All it do is make it better for the fans because it's not gonna be in the comfortability in my home. We're gonna have us a big space. We're gonna have people coming up. I'm about to have guests coming up. I'm about to go on Phil's day trips and show y'all like some shit that ain't been done yet on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Especially not for me. At least not for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show y'all some dope shit, man. For real. I appreciate that. Members only content coming soon. Business now, merch is coming soon. I have some merch and in the YouTube shop box in about 2 days. Positive internet energy, hoodies, beanies, t-shirts, snapbacks. I don't know which one I'm gonna drop first. I think I'm gonna drop 2 items first. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get it. No, I'm definitely hype because everybody, all my peoples from Hustle Man, Gully TV, all my guys, they've been monetized for so long, and they telling me how lucrative. I never really thought about the lucrative. I always just came up here to party, but now that I'm monetized and stuff like that, that's dope. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? That shows me that when people spend money with you, that shows you the respect and the support. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, yo, I'm about making a bunch of money from YouTube. Like, I be Like when I be seeing all these streamers making all this money, I be like, yo, do they appreciate their fans? Because without the fans streaming and subscribing, monthly fees and all that, would y'all really be as big? Me, I've just started being monetized, so I appreciate $2.99, $1.60, whatever. That's all that should accumulate, and I ain't tripping. But niggas still getting to it, believe that. But now a nigga could, you know, do bigger things for y'all. I'm always gonna do things regardless if I was getting paid from YouTube or not. And that's why I think it's a blessing because now I'm just taking care of business now. I gave so much. I gave y'all 33 episodes of Unconstituted True Hip Hop Story. And a lot of those, stories is not even monetized. But we gonna see what that does. We're gonna get everything monetized. We're gonna get all this back reception, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love what we doing. Yeah, hold on. I'm about to drop these hoodies too. Got the crop hoodies. It's distress, crop flared sleeves. Fashion Week is Harlem. I got the Fashion Week is Harlem. Fashion Week is the Bronx. Fashion Week is Queens. Fashion Week is Bronx. Fashion Week is Long Island. I got them on the back and say Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? The crop flared. You know what I'm saying? This is the Alpha Cal, the AKA. I call it the AKA colorway because the pink and the green. You know what I'm saying? Uh, good crop, good flare, good, good flare sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Good crop hoodie, no pocket on the front. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want these? It's a five hoodie collection. Um, the Bronx one is navy blue with white font. The Queens is royal blue with orange font. The Harlem one is green and pink. Um, the Long Island one is gold and and Kelly, and Staten Island is black and yellow. Wu-Tang colorway. So you know what I'm saying? Get your New York Fashion Week. Yeah, it's Harlem if you represent Harlem. Good flare, sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing the oversized, doing the crop. You know what I'm saying? I added to my little flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? Then it got the big motherfucking Fashion Week logo. Word. So like I said, man, 2025, Happy New Year. We about to close out. Like I said, right now, you can hit me on Instagram. I am. That's my old Instagram. You can hit me at the real Uncasa. If you want this hoodie right now, this is a 50. This is a limited drop of 50 hoodies of each borough. So if you want the one from Harlem, Queens, the Bronx, Staten Island, Long Island, hit me in my DM. My cash app is Zori Bear, XORIBEAR. Until the website is up, you can get this merch and these hoodies and all of them. Follow my Cranberry and Vodka fashion page. That's Cranberry with a K. Um, follow all my endeavors, but this the latest piece that I dropped, man. Good flare shit, man. Good hoodie work, man. You know what I'm saying? Good fly. You know what I'm saying? Good flare. Good flare sleeve so you can show that wrist work. You know what I'm saying? Good watch. Good, you know, you can put a good chain on top of this too. Like a good chain. Like you put a good, let me see, put a good chain on. You know what I'm saying? You know, put a good chain on. The chain gonna lay right on the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hoodies that you get, the chain don't lay right. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how the chain lay? Like I screw up, like the chain lay right. Like a little. Get yourself one, Zeke the Beach. Yeah, I got the LeBron. I got the LeBron's. The LeBron's is a little bit more teal, but this is a little bit more. This is like Alpha Kappa Alpha. You know, colorway, the pink and the green. But you can't splash these. This is the colorway. You know what I'm saying? This is a good. This is like a little watermelon colorway right here. Yeah. Yeah, but this shit is high quality, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have the shit you gotta have the shit laying right. Look, shit lay right outside the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Look, hit the Instagram if you want this hoodie. I mail out the next day, you know what I'm saying? Good feel, good quality, good straight and everything. And see and this is the thing now, I'll tell you, everything printed, everything distressed, everything is done by these hands. Look, I got my X-Acto knife right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be any piece you get is hands on from me. I'm doing all the distressing, I'm doing all the pressing, I'm doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You're getting one-on-one pieces from me. And if you want one of one custom, only you, I design jean jackets. Y'all seen on my page before I displayed some of my work, but I do custom jean jackets and stuff like that. I just designed a jean jacket for somebody yesterday, but I be working, man. But until the next day, man, Happy New Year. Love y'all for support. Thank you. First day in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for everybody that dropped something in that super chat. It's much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow. Inshallah. But everybody have a blessed night. 100.